Why are you mad? Because I'm styling on them. Hello, everyone. Almighty Tevin here. And, nonsense has been happening for the last week or so. Not really any nonsense I'm going to get into because it really, to be honest, it has nothing to do with me. And as you know, or as you may not know, because I said this like one time a while ago, I don't really talk about extra shit, you know what I mean? Like forum posts and Twitter. Every once in a while I find a really specific case where I'll be like, oh, look at what this person said. But even then, 9 times out of 9.5, it's DSP saying something. Unless somebody was to screen cap something, then I'd be like, yeah, he posted this screen cap. Look at that. But I'm sure if you don't know, you probably don't care, so there's no point in me telling you. And if you do know, you already know about the Ordnance nonsense. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to go on field trip after this video. It's not going to be part of the video. And I'm going to find other channels that do the same thing that Ordnance used to do. I'm not going to give specific shout outs to any specific people because I'm not about to end up accidentally playing favorites and having somebody saying some bullshit about me because I was trying to help other people out. But yeah, I know people don't want to show up to long ass videos when they might want 5 minutes of information. And people want DSP nonsense information every day. And they really kind of don't have a place to go for that information every day. And I'm not uploading videos every day about DSP, even if it's not me doing like commentary or some shit. But in the description, I'm going to have links of whatever channels I find that are current, that do, you know, semi-annual DSP videos pointing out his nonsense. If new channels that do the same thing come around, I'll post them in the description. And we're just going to leave it at that. I have no opinion on the situation. If you want me to have one, I am sorry for you, senpai. But, let's see here. What is today? It's really late at night. I always record this bullshit late at night. For the 3 people that are wondering why I haven't been uploading videos that are not about DSP lately, it's because I'm fucking lazy. I haven't been getting around to it. I've been streaming, and besides streaming, I kind of haven't been doing anything besides doing anything on the internet. Pretty much this stuff and then streaming, and then I'm kind of just watching other streams when I'm at home on the internet. But I'm rambling. But I think I'm recording. Yeah, I'm recording. I'm not streaming good. What's been going on with Darksyde feeling last week? You may notice my nice fancy black background. But what's been going on with Darksyde feeling last week? To be honest, not much. He trying to rush his way through Yakuza 5 so he could play all the new games that are coming out, even though he has a Patreon, so he don't play the new games that are coming out, or so he don't have to. But I digress. And it's really it. It's really nothing specific in the world of Darksyde to actually talk about today, which is good for him and also good for me. But let me take a quick glance over these pre-streams anyway. See if I'm missing something. I don't think I am though. No, not really. And I don't really care about KO gaming, but just for the sake of completionist, that's not the right word. Completionism? I don't know. He did Hits of the Week 2 days ago. He did a Black Ops 3 DLC mini review. I'm sure it's awful because he has no insight on Call of Duty at all. I probably have more insight than him on Call of Duty. And I ain't even fucking play the game. And yeah, that's kind of it. KO gaming is kind of tombstone right now. I did not want to do that. There we go. It's got 4,700 subs currently. And don't worry, he's still asking for people to sub to the channel. But this is part of pre-stream February 5th. Comments are still disabled. Only 465 views. People are not watching these pre-streams anymore. But I skimmed through it a little bit before this. And this is something I want to point out.
I have the flexibility to do these things. And I certainly hope that you would check it out. You know, all of this stuff that I'm doing that's different. I know that you're here on DSP Gaming. I appreciate that. Especially those of you right here for Yakuza 5. You guys are the more hardcore audience who are here to see me play whatever I play. you don't really care in a lot of cases. That's awesome. I would definitely like that, and I appreciate that, you know. But I hope that you will check out the other new stuff that I'm doing as well, branching out, you know. I've noticed
F12 does that.
Very increased interest in my vlogging. I mean, holy crap. My vlogging has gotten a lot of new attention that it used to. I used to put out a video on the King of Hate vlogs, and it would barely get like 5,000 views, and now it's getting, you know, anywhere between 7 to 10 sometimes. So these things are going above 13. It's like, whoa. That.
As usual, still preaching to the choir. You said this is your hardcore fan base, and you telling them how many views you have, and asking them to sub to a channel they probably already sub to if they're showing up to you watching. If they're showing up to watching you play Yakuza 5. But I digress.
It's way more than I was
You know
expecting.
what I mean?
So that's a good sign that people are liking the changes that I'm instituting, right? And even though there's not tons of attention on the new stuff on KO Gaming, I'm pleased that there are a group of people who are checking everything out over there. And like I said, I think that it will actually increase in interest once the new games start coming out. So thank you.
Yet again, our Dark Surfer friend, relying on the game developers to make his job easier. He can't say, oh, well, I'm going to put out some awesome fucking videos and you're going to love them. No. Oh, new games are coming out and then you're going to love it because you care about the new games. You don't care about my shit. You just care about the new games. And maybe you kind of care about my opinion on it. My $2 opinion. Let's oh, Tevin, you have a $2 opinion too. Anyway,
outside of all that, I'm not going to plug Patreon because, as I've said yesterday, you know, we're still waiting.
BTW, he beat his beat, not the right word, but he passed his Patreon goal. I'm sorry if I'm a little out of it. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning, but he passed his Patreon goal, if that's the right way to word it. Pretty much, people that gave him money are actually gonna get to see something. He hasn't updated it yet. No, he hasn't updated it yet. I'll do a video when he updates it. Hopefully he don't update it on like a Friday or some shit.
For January.
And now he's gonna do that because I said this.
I'm not gonna really plug it at this point because I don't even have a new goal to talk about yet. But you can always check it out at patreon.com/DarksydePhil.
Preaching to the choir. We know you have a Patreon. You don't have to tell us about it every day.
I want to remind everyone as you're watching the stream. If you look at the description of the
Fuck, he could get a chat bot that posts
associate
about
link
it.
is there.
Well,
If
it's
you
like
shop
40
on
people in his
Amazon.
chat, so never mind.
And also I've put that into the description of all of my videos. So at any time you're going to buy something
Amazon
on
link?
Amazon, you can use that link. What else? Not much. Oh, I will say this. This is pretty cool. I want to say thank you
whatever.
to the 2 people who placed an order with my girlfriend Leanna's business yesterday. I actually know that one of them in particular was a stream viewer because they actually put into the comments of their order, you know, I'm a huge fan of, you
Huge
and Phil,
fan.
so, thanks for all the stuff, entertainment you put out for us, and, I'm looking forward to getting this order.
Thanks for all the entertainment. I'm gonna buy some soap.
Thank
Kappa.
you. If you don't know about it, my girlfriend Leanna has
If you don't know about it,
handmade glycerin
how would
soap
the
and
hardcore
wax
fan
soap
base not know
business
about the
called
soap?
Black Currant. The soaps that she makes are real soap.
Okay,
not
I need to
detergent
get out of here now. There's nothing else to talk about, and I'm talking over him anyway. How would the hardcore fans not know about the fucking soap? DSP.
Only focusing on Yakuza 5 the past 3 days because I want.
All right, this is him talking about his Yakuza 5 playthrough. As I said, he's rushing through the game because he wants to play the new shit that come out Tuesday to get those day one views. But remember, Patreon is for him to not worry about doing that. Patreon is for him to play games he wants to play, games he's gonna have fun with, not just the new games. As a matter of fact, we go to his fucking Patreon and read it right now. And of course, somebody could defend this and say, "Oh well, Tevin, he had a pay cut, and blah blah blah." Well, don't fucking matter. He need to take this off his Patreon page. But pledging allows me to continue. You can't see it all, so sorry about that. Pledging allows me to continue doing what I love and what you love to watch daily. It's a full-time job, blah, 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 blah. Recent malicious activities, blah, 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 blah. That's the next paragraph. Your pledges also allow me to play games that I want to play, rather than always sticking on what's new or popular. Yakuza 5 is new in America. Undertale is still kind of new. People wanted to see it. BTW, not Yakuza. Undertale, I forget the name of it. The one where when you play Undertale and you kill everybody, that's a possible Patreon goal. He's not gonna do it unless, like, he might do it in the summertime, but this is DSP. He never even played Jack 3 yet, so he probably not gonna do it in the summertime. So it's a possible Patreon thing, and he even mentioned it in some. I think he mentioned it in one pre-stream, and even did the wink wink when you say wink wink, trying to get people to ask for that. So that's exciting. I'm sure Undertale fans fucking love that. And I love it too, because I said I wouldn't mention Undertale in another video. And I mentioned Undertale in another video. But yeah, Patreon is for him to play games he wants to play, rather than stick to what's new and popular. Except he wants to rush Yakuza 5 to play what's new and popular this Tuesday. But I digress.
I need to get this game done by tomorrow. I've been talking about this.
He needs to get it done.
I really need to complete Yakuza 5 by tomorrow, because Tuesday, tons of new releases coming out. In fact, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to cover all this week's new releases because there's so many of them. And I'm going to clarify this fully in the week in preview tonight, but just for those of you who are on stream right now.
By the way, DSP never covers all the new releases. Ever. Like in 2009, 2010, sure, when it was less AAA games coming out and less games coming out that had a buzz, and Steam wasn't a huge deal and PC gaming wasn't a huge deal, but DSP never covers all the games now. It's so much indie darlings he miss out on, and random niche shit he miss out on every month, every week. It's like he just needs to completely reword that.
Pre-stream on YouTube. I want to clarify something. I'm not playing the new Dying Light DLC. Apparently there's a big expansion DLC for Dying Light that's coming out. And for those who bought the season pass last year, you get it for free. I'm not getting it. It's very simple. Number one, Dying Light is over a year old. It came out in late January 2015. All right. Not to say that it was a bad game. I actually really liked it. And it was, what was it, an honorable mention? I think it was an honorable mention in my Game of the Year awards. But it's old. It's a year old, and I really have no desire to go back to it at this point. Number two, there's a ridiculous amount of new releases this week. We've got the new Naruto game, which a lot.
Yet again, he's shutting a game down that probably like 10 people wanted to see him play, to be honest. But he's shutting something down because it's old, so he could play new stuff. He needs to take that paragraph out of his Patreon, because that is not the case.
A lot of people want to see me play, and I want to play it because I really enjoyed doing the one 3 years ago. And this is the conclusion to the Naruto storyline from the manga. So I definitely want to do this one. Like, I'm gung-ho, jumping in head first. Really want to see what they've done with the end of the storyline of Naruto.
He really want to see what they've done with the end of the story of Naruto. The game he didn't even know the name of last week. Last week he was like, Naruto Shippuden, blah, 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 and he just made up a bunch of words. He didn't even know the fucking name of it. But he can't wait to play it.
So,
Timmy, you're nitpicking. Stop nitpicking.
A long-time fan and kind of fell off the series.
That's true. It is what it is.
Number two, Unravel.
Unravel, the game that would get low views.
Last year, it was very.
You should have played Yoshi's Woolly World when it was new.
A combination of Little Big Planet elements with some really cool, unique platforming stuff. It's just such.
I still want to know how was Unravel close to Little Big Planet. I still want to know how. I don't know. He's not telling us how. And before one of the devs for the fucking game comment in the video, it's similar because you have blah blah blah.
Cool, unique idea. Whatever. And I want to definitely check
how is it a unique idea? You're not telling us.
If I have time, if I end up finishing up with one of those,
you know what I mean?
I'm gonna do the other game, Firewatch. But that's the bottom line. 3 games are out this week. 3 new games that I all want to play. I want to play every one of them. There's no way that I'm not gonna do those to play an expansion.
Jose Cuervo is really fucking strong. Sorry about that. But 3 new games. So Walking Simulator, those come out every fucking 2 hours on PC. A platformer that doesn't really look unique is from EA, so of course people are gonna think it's better than what it really is. BTW, shout out to Wiz Khalifa. got fucking bodied by Kanye West and then he apologized for everything. You can see Spotify, Wiz Khalifa, some other bullshit. So shout out to PSN promoting Wiz Khalifa. If you didn't see it, you didn't see it. If you did see it, you did. Hashtag, not going to make that the hashtag, never mind. I forgot what I was about to say, but let's keep going.
DLC for a game that's over a year old. So I'm just making that abundantly clear. It's, I'm too busy. And
too
keep
busy.
in mind that the week afterward, Street Fighter...
Too busy playing games for like 4 hours a day. And making half-ass montages and doing spur-of-the-moment react videos that aren't even really react videos. It's thought videos. There's a difference between a react video and a thought video. But I digress.
5 comes out, which is going to be insane. That's going to be a crazy week. I really get the feeling you're going to have a mix of people. It's going to be people who just like to watch me play everything that I play.
Sorry about doing a shit, because I know people really get fucking annoyed at super minuscule shit in videos. But, yeah, Jose Cuervo is really fucking strong. So, yeah, I kind of do that after drinking it sometimes.
People who like to watch me...
It is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. But I digress. That's like my 3 favorite DSP catchphrases. It is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. But I digress. Fucking phenomenal. It never gets old.
Fighting games and people who hate me.
You know what I mean?
See me fail in fighting games. They're all going to be turning out that week to check out my...
BTW, remember the... I'm really going off on a fucking tangent. This video is going to be longer than it needs to be. Sorry about that. Because I know some people don't like that, but some people do. And that's how it is in this world. Some people like stuff, some people don't, and fuck it. You know, if 20 people like something and 20 other people hate it, then at least you pleasing 20 people by doing it the way they want you to do it. But I forgot what I was about to say. Let me rewind a little bit. I might be able to remember. I have really bad short-term memory with certain stuff.
See me fail in fighting games. They're all...
The see me fail in fighting games part. If you probably don't remember, but when I originally made videos about DSP, it was about how he was playing Bloodborne and how he was, not even really how he was playing it. No, it was about how he was playing it as a Let's Player. Not in general. I don't give a fuck how you play a game at your house. But it was about how he was playing it as a Let's Player and how he responded to how people acted about how he played it. And I still remember to this day, he said, if you watching to see him fail, you watching for the wrong reason, and you do not need to watch his videos. That was his exact words. I made videos about that shit. I made multiple videos about that shit. Because I was playing the same fucking game. And I was purposely nerfing myself just to make my YouTube videos better, which did not result in a good outcome. But it is what it is. I digress. Nothing I can do about it. But yeah, the problem I had with DSP originally, like the problem I had with him to actually fucking make a video about it, was that this dude get paid to make videos for YouTube. He considers himself a Let's Player, and you cheesing the game like this. And then when people get mad at you about it, you tell them that they're watching your videos for the wrong reason. But now he's saying when Street Fighter 5 come out, people that hate him are gonna watch it because they want to see him do bad at it. But aren't they watching it for the wrong reason, DSP? Shouldn't they not watch it? They're watching it for the wrong reason. But $1 is $1. $1 is $1. The dollar is almighty, even more almighty than me or Chief Sosa. Yes, Chief Sosa, I'm going to call him that. More almighty than me and Chief Sosa combined. But I fucking digress.
I'm going to be turning out that week to check out my Street Fighter 5 coverage. I'm going to be trying out all the characters, doing the arcade mode, doing the challenge mode, doing online gameplay. It's going to be a wild week that week. So I need to get as far as possible in all the games this week as I can so that when I get to that next week, it's not like, well, I've got 4 games going. You know what I mean? And now all of a sudden I'm going to be doing Street Fighter 5. You know what I mean? And now all of a sudden, well, I've got 4 games going. You know what I mean?
Yes.
How all of a sudden I'm going to
we
be
get
doing,
we get the fucking lip smack, and you know what I mean? Because he was probably drinking. As a matter of fact, he wasn't drinking. It's like he could just be sitting at it. He could drink water. I smack my lips when I drink hard alcohol. If you don't know this, you I'm telling you now, that's the thing. People, I've actually seen comments of people bitching about me fucking smacking my lips. I do that when I'm drinking hard alcohol. But he drinking water or seltzer water, what the fuck you drink? He talking to, you know what I mean? We get the fucking smack Anthony, you know what I mean? Oh, man.
I can't get myself into that situation.
I gotta hear it again.
I can't. You know what I mean? So that when I get to that next week, it's not like, well, I've got 4 games going. You know what I mean? Going. You know what I mean? Going. You know what I mean?
That's the hashtag. Hashtag, you know what I mean? I don't care how you spell it. That is the hashtag if you watch this video this far. If you did, you are a true sociopath, at least in the way DSP describes it.
And now all of a sudden, I'm going to be doing
you know what I mean? Hashtag, you know what I mean?
Into that situation. I can't. You know? And there's probably going to be a few days, quite honestly, in this next week, where I'm going to be doing double sessions of gameplay, and I just know it. I just know I'm going to have to. Because...
Oh, man, it's so fucking stressful. To play a game for 7 hours in one day? Wow, it's like you deserve to do YouTube for a job if you really sit down and play a game for 7 hours or 8 hours even, and then take breaks every hour and a half. That's wow. Like I need to have Jose Cuervo during this, because that's some tense shit. I don't know how he can do it. To do something that's supposed to be fun for almost 8 hours within a day? Wow, bro. Damn, man. I'm sorry, DSP. I have to tweet him. They might be giants, of course. Oh, God. They call me DSP. They call me DSP1. They call me DSP underscore. They call me DSP. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm sorry you have to play games 8 hours a day sometimes. They call me DSP. I really feel for you, bro. You know what I mean. There we go. Exciting. It's like, man, I need a timestamp when I did this. 22 ... There we go. That's like, I don't know how you can fucking do it. Wow.
It's gonna be too much.
It's too much
for me to
too much going on to play games for 7 hours, 8 hours a day, dude.
So
like,
wow.
Already
tomorrow, Tuesday, I'm doing
That's crazy.
a double session. Probably later in the week, like maybe I want to say Friday, but if I do it on Friday, then I can't do hits of the week.
Sorry about that.
So maybe Thursday I'll do a double session. I don't know. So, we'll see. We'll see how things progress during the course of the week. All right. But anyway, yes, no Dying Light expansion. I'm too busy with new releases. Got to get stuff done before Street Fighter comes out. So, laying down the...
Gotta get stuff done. This is how this full-time gamer that does this, he loves this. He loves playing games for the people. This is how he talks about it. I gotta get stuff done. Yes.
Law there.
He talks about playing video games like it's a fucking construction job. I gotta get stuff done. You know what I mean?
Definitely go cover that in detail in the weekend preview tonight as well. So there's no kind of misconceptions about anything. All right.
All right.
So outside of all that, there's not much else to talk about. If we don't finish Yakuza 5 today, which I'm not foreseeing, how are you going to finish the entire final part of the game in 3.5 hours? Probably not going to happen. Tomorrow will also be a Yakuza 5 stream.
Of course it will. Of course it'll be.
Way, shape, or form, in 7 hours of gameplay, I don't finish the end of the game, then I'm going to do another stream tomorrow night, and that stream will be the conclusion of Yakuza 5. So I'm going all out here. I have basically around 10 hours left to finish the game, and I'm pretty sure...
So pretty much if you don't finish Yakuza 5, he's going to force himself to play it again that night just so he can finish it. Great. It's gonna
but
be
I
a
can
great
finish
stream, I'm
this
sure.
game in 10 more hours of gameplay. Traditionally, the final leg of the game isn't super, super long. So I'm thinking
By the way, R.I.P. Dave Mirra. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't
we're
really
gonna
talk
do
about
it.
that type of
All
stuff
right.
in videos. But R.I.P. Dave
If I do
Mirra.
finish the game on my first gameplay stream tomorrow, then what I'll be doing is in the second half of the day, I'll be doing a mini review of Yakuza 5, where I take all the different footage and stuff over the course of the game, and I put together maybe like a 5 to 10 minute
Mini
kind
review.
of discussion of what I thought about the game, comparing it to Yakuza 4. And
Can't fucking
my
wait.
thoughts. I'm not gonna do a full-fledged review. 'Cause
Okay,
number one,
we
the
out
game
of
is
here.
4
This is
years
the
old.
end of this. I'm gonna leave it at that. I think I got my point across. I showed the part I wanted to show. This is an amazing screen grab. Like, I started the video, right? And then I just clicked a random part of the video. And it happened to be him with his mouth wide open. Looked like he fussing at the screen. His face looks like a tomato as usual. The people that watch these videos sadly can't see. He looks really pale in the videos I upload. And I can't color correct it enough to make his face look correct. Like, he looks pale in my video, but if you watch the actual source video, he looked kind of red in most of his videos. I like those nice Astro 40s too, sitting on that pillow. Kappa. Well, let's get this fucking show on the road. This is the true part of the video. The weekend preview, February 7th, 2016. New games, Naruto / Unravel plus Yakuza concludes. Oh man, Folly, after a month of downtime stuff, this week, capitalized, marks the start of several, capitalized, months of new weekly releases, exclamation mark. Watch this video to find out about how I'll be covering the games. What I won't, capital, be playing this week and why, parentheses, as well as new info on videos over on KO Gaming and more bonus, capitals. I also will preview my upcoming coverage of Street Fighter V. So get hype, capitals. He's fucking Maximilian. Get hype. Get fucking hype, son. Get fucking hype. Yes. Get fucking hype. But he hates hype, Kappa. Yakuza is such a snooze fest, has 9 likes. I agree with that. It's not even really a boring game. It's just fucking DSP makes it boring. DSP makes a lot of games boring because he reacts to the game. Like, when the game boring, fucking talk about something else, man. Talk about the birds outside or something. Jesus Christ. Super important edition, yays. And that makes me think. DSP posted a tweet. As a matter of fact, tweets are really exciting for YouTube videos, I'm sure. But let's see if I could go to his Twitter machine. Because DSP, as you know, or as you may not know, my friend DSP has me blocked. And this is a very depressing situation because I love to follow his tweets and interact with the content. It's funny because he got me blocked and I don't even really fucking tweet him. But he got me blocked. So I have to go to his Twitter on fucking Google Incognitus to see what he says, which is great. Great for my videos, I'm sure. Let's make a fake source. There we go. Booyah. So I was fucking done. Please watch this super important edition of the weekend preview featuring new game releases, capital letters, in a great mood. Tomorrow I'll finish Yakuza 5, blah, 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 patrons update, blah, 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 bullshit ass fucking trash life. Because you only talk about YouTube videos and fucking Patreon. But I'm being a little weird because I'm drinking and I need to cool it down. But yeah, he got me blocked on Twitter. So I gotta, if I want to check, this is why I don't even fucking check his Twitter anymore. Because I don't use my phone. And I don't feel like going to Google Incognito to check his fucking Twitter. I pretty much only do that for these videos. Or let's just say something really ridiculous and I have to respond to it. Then I go to it on my phone. But let's get this show on the road. Show, quote, on the road. I can see his office. Wow, so one of his viewers actually called this an office. So if you make enough money in the room, it's an office, I guess. The witness file watching Lego Avengers, please, and Unravel, no. Why would he play 2 walking simulators in a boring ass Lego game? I have Lego Avengers, it's fucking trash. And if you tell me it's not trash, I don't care. It's fucking trash. Anyway, keep the sunglasses for the weekend preview or another series is awesome. He wore sunglasses in this video, BTW. Thanks for DSP.text for telling me about this in my Twitch chat. He was fucking sunglasses in this, which is phenomenal. It's like it's an emote. I got a screen cap that. It's a fucking emote. I can't wait to see how stupid he looked. Oh man, you never cease to entertain me, DSP. When we get this intro that was made by somebody else using pre-made fucking, it's not even made by somebody else. This is all pre-made. It's other videos that have the same intro, but with different words. But I digress. I'm rambling. Let's go. Hello, everyone.
What is up, everyone?
What is up, everyone? We super OP today. Oh, this is gonna be great. Look at the fucking shades. Oh my god, I'm screen capping that now. I am sorry. I don't really edit these videos unless I really have to edit something out. But I'm screen capping that. Oh, unless I go a little while without talking. I'm screen capping that.
And welcome to the weekend preview for February 7th, 2016. And ladies and gentlemen,
yes.
You may say to yourself, why am I wearing these
This
sunglasses?
is great.
It's very simple. Because this week is looking bright. It's looking like the future's so bright, I gotta wear shades. Because guess what?
I gotta type that down. The future is so bright, I gotta wear shades. I don't care if I incorrectly spell it. I'll know what I was talking about when I look at it later. That is fucking brilliant. That is fucking brilliant. The future is so bright, he gotta wear shades. Okay, DSP. This is also another meme screenshot-worthy picture right here, so let me cap that. I'm making one of these a fucking emo for my Twitch channel. Fuck that shit. That is great. That is beautiful.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the first week.
Look how stupid he looks. With his Wesker shades.
2016. It's officially the very first week this entire year where there's brand new games out the wazoo, and it's actually the...
By the way, I love how the future is bright because a bunch of new games are coming out. Not because my videos are better or anything like that, but because a bunch of new games are coming out. And my career relies on game developers to make good games. And if they don't make good games, my career is going to suffer. What a good business plan.
Beginning of a pattern where every single week for the next several months there's going to be tons and tons of new game releases that I'm going to be covering. Whether it's on DSP Gaming for the raw gameplay footage and the live streaming, or over on KO Gaming for things like first impressions videos, reviews, weekly montages.
By the way, this is a 27-minute long weekend preview. So, yep. Remember last week when this weekend preview was like 13 minutes long or some shit? And I was like, this is really short. But it was short because he uploaded another video right before that he recorded that same day. That's why it was short. This is almost 30 minutes long. So, yep.
Full force
might have to edit again. Because I might have to go and use the bathroom and get something else to drink. Because this might be too much content for me.
Turkey in a moment. I'm going to tell you all about the new games. All right? But... first, what I want to do very quickly is let you know everything I've been doing this past week, because quite honestly, I'll be honest, I think that it's been pretty dead around here. I think that because there have been no major new game releases, that people have kind of stayed away from my stuff, and now that the new games are coming out, they're coming back. But I just want to let everyone know, these past few weeks have been very eventful with the launch of KO Gaming, my new channel on YouTube.
Okay. Real talk time here. If somebody went away because your videos wasn't interesting, because they only come to your channel when you make new videos about new games, why the fuck would they watch the weekend preview? Think about how stupid that sounds. DSP is assuming the casual viewer, the casual Darksyde viewer, doesn't watch his other stuff, didn't watch anything else he put out. But they're going to show up to this weekend preview. And he has to tell them about the new games that are coming out because they don't know the new games are coming out. But they showed up because the new games are coming out. Like, think about how dumb that sounds. The people that are showing up for this video don't know that new games are coming out. But I'm going to tell you that new games are coming out because you don't know that new games are coming out. But you came back because you know new games are coming out. That's pretty much what he thinks. And if you heard me say that, you're probably confused by it, huh? Yeah, that's because it sounds stupid. But that's what the case is. Because
Where I've been
DSP
doing
is stupid
first impressions,
sometimes.
edited videos, mini reviews,
You know what I mean?
reviews,
But I
hits
digress.
of the week montages. It's been really great.
I hate to sound like an asshole when I talk about DSP. I really do. But that is a really dumb way to look at this situation. You can't assume people leave and come back. Like, this is a very minuscule fucking demographic he trying to hit right here. Like maybe like a couple hundred people? PEPUL, a couple hundred people maybe? It's not even worth addressing.
I've gotten massive positive feedback from
massive
the
positive
channel,
feedback.
but I've noticed that because I'm not playing new games, it's not getting like mainstream fun attention. It's more
New
like
games.
a small group of people who watch everything that I do are checking those videos out and liking them. I'm hoping that with all the new releases coming out, people will check out the new channel. So, if you haven't yet, youtube.com/KO Gaming1. That is the web address you can use to get to the new channel. Check it out. Get adjusted to it. Get used to it now because I'm going to start using it right away. All right. In fact, in this week in preview, I'm going to explain there may be 1 or 2 videos, if not more, this week that I'm going to be putting up on KO Gaming. All right. In addition, right here on the King of Hate Vlogs, my vlogging has massively increased. I've been doing way more vlogging than ever before with reactionary videos to things like pop culture, movie trailers, YouTube news, stuff like that. I've increased the quality of existing series such as DSP Tries It, my last episode of DSP.
I'm a true professional, people. I have to fucking nail this bullshit back up to the ceiling. Or back up to the ceiling. Because I reached over and knocked it down. And now my background looks like shit again. Thanks, Kojima, you fucking asshole. It's all your fault.
Which I released yesterday, now has background music. It's got way better visual quality because I'm using my current video editor, not my old one from years ago. So, if you have not checked out all of these channels recently, in particular, I noticed the weekend preview last week, almost no one watched it. It had like 3,000 views. Pathetic, right? That's okay. I understand why. There was nothing going on. This is the big week. So please get adjusted to all the changes in the way that I'm doing stuff this year. You've got, a few days left before the new releases hit, and I want everyone to understand how it's going to go down. Speaking of which, I'm about to cover that in the schedule. I'm going to talk about all the new releases, what's coming out, what I'm covering, what I'm not covering.
I quit. I was trying to pick a guinea pig up.
I
was trying to pick a guinea pig up, and it didn't work out, obviously. I like the fucking sheet down there. Was behind me. Just taking L's at this point. But, all right, we professionals. We can fix this. You know what I mean? We can fix this. I got to listen to this again.
Almost no one watched it. It had like 3,000 views. Pathetic, right?
Almost no one watched it. They had like 3,000 views. Pathetic, right? Future is looking bright.
That's
BRB.
okay. I understand why. There was nothing going on. This is the big week. So please get adjusted to all the changes in the way that I'm doing stuff this year. You've got, a few days left before the new releases hit, and I want everyone to understand how it's going to go down. Speaking of which,
you got a few days to get used to the changes.
I'm about to cover that in the schedule. I'm going to talk about all the new releases, what's coming out, what I'm covering, what I'm not covering. Plus, I've got a massive positive update regarding Patreon, so we've got a lot to talk about in this week in preview, all right? So let's talk about the schedule, what's been going down. The past few days, I've been really focusing on Yakuza 5 because knowing that all these new games are coming out and the fact that I've been playing Yakuza 5 for 2 months, I gotta finish it off. I want to finish the game. There were actually some people who were worried, oh no, is Phil going to finish his Yakuza 5 playthrough? Because he's, such a long game. He's been taking his time doing all the side content in the game, and this is it. There's all these new games coming out. How's he going to do it? So, I've been hunkering down and focusing on Yakuza 5 for the past several days. The good news is, it looks like tomorrow on my gameplay stream, Monday, February 8th, I will be completing Yakuza 5. I'm now in the very end of Chapter 3 of 5 of the final segment finale of the game, and I kind of apologize because those who were watching on stream today and who might have watched the videos on YouTube on demand, you kind of got some blue balls because I had to end the stream today right at a point where there's going to be a massive epic boss fight, but I had to go get my hair cut. I had a haircut appointment and other stuff I had to do, so I had to shut it down for now, but we're resuming first thing, on stream on Monday, same time, same place.
Yeah, the haircut appointment. Okay, we're good. We professional again. See how fast I am? See how good I am? Anyway, I'm being ridiculous right now, but we good. We good.
As
We good. Let's keep
usual,
going.
I will be doing Yakuza 5's conclusion. So I think
What you hear how he talk about him beating Yakuza 5? Does it really sound like he care about actually playing and having fun? Or does it seem like he just care about beating the game just so people make videos saying he didn't beat the game and go on his forum and say, my thoughts on Phil not beating Yakuza 5 and that little bullshit like that extra shit. But he got his shades on. Future is looking fucking bright, son. Even though he wouldn't reflect the shades, which whatever.
3.5 hours of gameplay is going to be more than enough
But I
to
digress.
finish it off. If it's not, all right, if it's not enough, then I will be using the second stream on Monday to finish Yakuza 5, but I really think that 3.5 hours is going to be enough for the final 2 chapters of the game and the end of the 3rd chapter, okay? If I finish Yakuza 5 on my first stream, I'm going to be taking the second half of Monday. And what I'm going to be doing is doing a mini review of Yakuza 5. Now, why a mini review? Well, several reasons. Number one, because Yakuza 5 is not a new release. The game came out in 2012 in Japan. It just took them 3+ years to localize it for the United States. So number one, it's not a new game. Not going to do a full game review of it. That's not fair to compare it to other games when the game actually came out 3+ years ago. All right.
Reviews don't have to compare games to other games. And sure, the game isn't new overall, but the game is new in America. Just do a review of it and don't compare it to other games. But is he going to compare it to GTA 5 or something? Whatever.
Right. Number two, because the game came out in December. So even if you were considering it a new release, it's 2 months old. I'm not going to be doing a full game review of the game that's 2 months old. I'm going to do a mini review. So
He's not going to do a full review of a game that's 2 months old. Let's go on a field trip. He's not going to do a full review on a game that's 2 months old. Huh.
hello everyone.
Hello, everyone. I'm not going to do a review on a game. It's 2 months old. But he did a review on Fallout 3 weeks ago. And Fallout came out in what, November? Fallout was more than 2 months old. Well, Fallout gets a review because Fallout is mainstream. And Fallout is more popular than Yakuza. But no, if me saying that, I'm just being a negative asshole and I'm being a hater because I actually say something that makes fucking sense sometimes.
5 to 10 minutes, I'll
But
cover
I
the things
digress.
I liked and didn't like about the game, and I'll let you know exactly what I thought about it in like a very shorter edited style video over on KO Gaming. So that might come out to Monday night if I have time. So everything Yakuza 5 concludes on Monday. A final end to the playthrough. You don't have to worry about, oh no, is Phil going to finish it? Yes, definitively, the playthrough will end on Monday. All right? But what am I doing tonight? Because right now I'm filming the weekend preview. Actually, what I'm going to do is patron stuff. Tonight, I'm going to be setting up 2 new...
This is completely irrelevant information. Him setting up forum threads is not relevant information. Sorry, DSP.
threads on the kingofhate.com forums. The first is going to be the thread by which patrons who pledged $5 or more in January are going to be able to nominate the games that they want to see me do for a Patron's Choice playthrough that's going to start mid-March. The way it's going to work is this thread is going to be opened today, and it's going to be running for, say, 3 to 4 weeks till the end of February. The end of February, I'm going to close the thread. I'm going to look at what everyone suggested over the course of the month, and I'm going to take the ones that were the most suggested, so the most commonly suggested games, I'm going to put them into a poll. That poll...
As I said last month, you give him money in January so you could vote in February so something can happen in March. This is well, it's not worse than Kickstarter, because Kickstarter, you fucking give somebody money and you get something 2 years later. But this is Kickstarter levels of insane. It's just on a smaller scale. I got to give you money in January to vote in February to see something happen in March. You understand how ridiculous that is? But he runs a successful business, and I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm a negative hater, of course. Good Lord.
Will run for 1 to 2 weeks in early March, and the patrons, again, will be voting on it, and whatever wins the poll is going to determine what game I'm going to be starting around mid-March. In fact, looking at the calendar, it probably looks like the last 2 weeks of March, 1 session at least both of those weeks, and then I'll probably do 1 or 2 sessions guaranteed in April, because when I do Patron's Choice, it's a guarantee of at least 4 gameplay sessions, okay? So that's what it's looking like. That's how it's going to work.
It's always good to make people pay you to do something and you force yourself to do it. Because like he said, just like he said, it's guaranteed 4 gameplay sessions. He might fucking hate the game after 1, but now he has to play it 3 more times just to please the people that paid. Because if you don't play it that 3 more times, those people could say that they didn't get what they paid for. Because remember, Patreon is not a donation. His words, Patreon is not a donation. It's a pledge to get a reward. And you pledge to get your reward. And if you don't get your reward, you can say you didn't get what you paid for, which is like going to McDonald's. Oh, we back on burgers like as usual. It's like going to McDonald's saying you want a Big Mac and they give you a double cheeseburger and say deal with it. You don't have to deal with it. Just like if you pay him money on Patreon, he passed his goal and he don't do what you asked for. He can't say deal with it, but he gets away with saying that because the people that give him money are kind of stupid. But I'm being mean, so pretend I didn't say that. Remember that Rockathon 2.0 that was supposed to be 7 hours? That wasn't 7 hours? G fucking G. And I don't think anybody complained about that, which is great. I could complain about it, but DSP Logic and DSP Fan Logic, I'm not a patron, so I don't have the right to complain. So we just hashtag but I digress on that and leave it alone. It's not the hashtag for the video. I forgot what the hashtag was.
$20 or more in the month of January for you to post up your questions for the next episode of Ask the King that will guaranteed be answered.
$20 questions.
Next episode is going to be on
Can't wait.
Thursday, March 3rd, FYI. Since February is a shorter month, I figured let's put it to the very first week of March, okay?
Hands up, don't shoot. But by him, that's not... Fuck it, I'm not even going to try to explain it. But by him making it the beginning of March, that means the next one is going to have to be in April. And that means the next one's going to have to be in May and June and July and so on and so forth. Which is kind of fucking the whole Ask the King up. Because instead of him doing it every month, he's not going to be doing it every month. If he's not doing one this month and he's doing it in March, then that means he didn't do one this month. Which means the people that paid $20 to get a question answered and Ask the King this month got screwed over because they have to wait till next month. And of course, it's the beginning of next month. But with stuff like this, you have to be really fucking specific because you don't want people to get pissed off for stuff being really specific against their favor. But I digress. He knows how to run a business, people.
So I'm going to be working on that tonight, and I'm going to be messaging all the patrons on Patreon.com and letting them know if I need information to upgrade your account, if I'm going to need information to get you a private Q&A video, etc., depending on what your perk is that you qualified for the month of January. Thank you to all the patrons who did pledge in the month of January. You're making things awesome, first of all. You're allowing me to keep doing this full time. And you are making the Patron's Choice playthrough possible through your contributions, all right? So thank you for those who have not contributed to Patreon, who want to know what it's all about. You can check it out right here. It's down in the bottom corner of the screen, right there. There it is.
I love how he still tries to be cute and directly point to where it is on the screen because that's fun for people to do in every fucking video like this. But thank you to the people that didn't contribute. Go to this link and check it out. I love how he says check it out. It's nothing to fucking check out. You have one reward or one goal in trash rewards. I don't even get a t-shirt anymore. You would think if you pledged $75, that would automatically get you some kind of t-shirt. It's $75 fucking dollars. As a matter of fact, you can't even give him $75 anymore. Let's take a field trip back to his channel, his Patreon page. I mean, you can't even give him $75. You can give him 50. One person giving him 50. But you don't even get a physical object for any of these. You know, $1 gets you nothing. $5, you get to vote. $10, you get a verbal shout out and thank you. And this is something I've been talking to one of my friends about, not giving name shout outs because I'm not that type of person for YouTube videos. They know who they are. They watch all of these videos. But somebody I've been talking about. I remember I told them people that are more popular than DSP, people like have like 4,000 fucking viewers on stream live. You could get them $3. And they're going to say your name and be like, oh, thank you for the $3. Thank you for the donation, dude, on Twitch. DSP wants you to give him $10 for him to give you a verbal shout out and Ask the King. Something that's going to get maybe 8,000 views. $10. to get a verbal shout out to people that don't care. And they're all going to be back to back. It's not even like, hey, thanks Joe Blow 2530. It's like, oh, thanks Joe Blow 2530, Dude Gamer 55, Vape Lord 82. He just say the names like you just read the names off a sheet of paper. So $10 for that, $20 to get a question answered, and $50 to get a personalized video. So $50 for him to become a cam girl for you. How fucking exciting. And look at that face. Look at that Darksyde face right there. Like, yeah, I can't fucking wait. I can't fucking wait for the Patreon money to clear. Look at these fucking assholes. Let's get off of that. All right. Back to business.
There's the link. Check it out.
There's the link. Check it out.
Next weekend, I will have the new goal for this month up. It's going to be the goal for the month of February. It's a good one. It's one that people have been asking for. So it's
next weekend. So he probably will update his Patreon on Friday or Saturday. Great. I can't wait to do a video about it in the middle of the fucking weekend.
It's going to be going up, so you'll know if we hit the goal level for this month of funding, what it's going to be by next week. Okay? So, Yakuza completes tomorrow. Patron stuff gets done tonight. What's going on with the new releases this week? Great question, right? Well,
take a sip.
First off, Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 Hyper Ultimate Mega Edition Superb Ultimate Crossover Fighters of Legend 5. Or what?
Look how much he respected the game. He don't even know that he's still on the name of it. I think it's just Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 5. Or as I like to call it, Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Weeb Storm 5. But yeah, he can't wait to play it. He's a huge fan of Naruto. Huge fucking fan, because saying you a fan of something means more people are going to show up.
Whatever. The new Naruto game.
Naruto.
I've been waiting for this game for 3
Naruto.
years. I played the last one.
You've been waiting for how
long?
long?
It was actually one of the very first games that I did a direct capture. I played the last one in 20... Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 Hyper Ultimate Mega Edition Superb Ultimate Crossover Fighters of Legend 5. Or whatever. The new Naruto game. I've been waiting for this game for 3 years. I played the last one in 2013.
You've been waiting for 3 years. Okay.
Direct capture playthrough.
Okay.
This is
sure.
3 years ago
3
when
years.
I just adopted direct capture.
Okay.
Okay. Very successful.
You know what I mean?
Before then, I had never played a Naruto game. And I actually am a fan of Naruto. I was watching the television show. It got me hooked.
He a fan of Naruto, but he never played any Naruto games until the third one came out. So he didn't play the first one or the second one. Huge fan, only played the third one. That's like saying I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy, but I only play Final Fantasy 12.
But I didn't like how slow moving it was on American TV, so then I started watching the Japanese episodes, which were like a full year season ahead of the American episodes. That was too slow moving for me, so I started reading the manga, and I started reading several seasons ahead of the manga.
Look how hipster he is. He watched it in American TVs, but it was too slow paced. Then he watched the Japanese version, but it was too slow paced. So he read the manga. Yes. Yes. DSP needs to have a Tumblr page.
And then I kind of fell off, and I got
busy
with my life.
Superb levels of hipster.
Work and other stuff, and
I read the manga. You probably only watched the anime, you fucking casual. You might as well say that.
Naruto and know what was going on, who were the villains, who were the heroes. Remember we had the guy with the fucking toilet bowl, tidy bowl face, flushing and shit. It was fun. It was a good playthrough. I really enjoyed the playthrough, although there were some really frustrating parts, particularly the end of the playthrough. That finale boss fight was insane. Okay? 3 years later. The conclusion is finally coming out. I'm excited. That's just the most I'm excited game that I'm the most I'm excited for a game this week. The most I've been excited for a game for a while.
This is such fucking bullshit he's feeding to me right now. It really is. The most excited he's been for a game in a while. Yeah, okay. A game you haven't talked about until it was just about to come out. But I gotta go to the bathroom, so I'm about to take a break for like 2 minutes. And I'm gonna edit this out. I gotta write down where I fucking did this at, so I remember. 54:35. Good lord, this video was longer than it needs to be. But if you're this far in, you're probably fucking used to it anyway. And if I type in 5435, I get these weird links in Google search. But anyway, I'll be right back. Sorry for the break, but it's not really affecting you anyway. We are back. Hope you're excited for the conclusion of this video.
The saga's gonna end, okay? So that's going to start this Tuesday. My very first gameplay stream on Tuesday will be the premiere of Naruto. Another game I'm very interested in this week, Unravel. This is a platformer that seems to have unique elements regarding yarn and a character made of yarn called Yarny. Yes, it's very Little Big Planet-esque, but it looks like it has a lot of unique stuff to it too. We first saw...
Yet again, how? Wouldn't this be close to Yoshi's Woolly World? With yarn gameplay? I mean, Little Big Planet got it too, but you make levels in Little Big Planet. That's the gimmick of the game. The gimmick of this game is not that. I don't know, whatever. Who fucking cares? Let's keep going.
Last year, and I was completely charmed, and I want to play it. So, I'm actually going to be playing Unravel later on Tuesday, but it's not going to be live streamed. That's going to be recorded offline exclusively and uploaded to DSP Gaming. So you can see Naruto live on stream starting Tuesday. Unravel's going to be off stream, but it is going to be recorded and uploaded to DSP Gaming as well. So it's a double gameplay day for me. All right.
So here I am being stupid, thinking double gameplay day, man. He was going to do 2 streams. He's not. He's going to do 1 stream anyway. The second gameplay thing is not going to be a stream. It's just going to be him playing a game in his room by himself. All right, then.
Wednesday, I'm going to do another full stream of Naruto, and I'm going to take Wednesday night to do a first impressions video. I've played over 6 hours of the new Naruto game. I'll be able to give you a very
first impressions video
of what I think about the game.
The game is old now. People on PC already have it.
Thursday, the gameplay stream is going to be Unravel that day, okay? And then that night, we're going to see what happens, because I want to see, gee, after 2 sessions of Unravel, how far have I gotten? How far am I in Naruto, okay? And I want to judge, because the bottom line is this. I need to finish what I'm doing this week in time for Street Fighter V next week, because I get the feeling next week Street Fighter V is going to take up a ridiculous ton of my time.
You see how insane this is? He wants to rush Yakuza so he could play these 2 new games Tuesday. And he wants to rush those games so he could play Street Fighter V next Tuesday.
Even though I may take 1 or 2 days out next week to not do Street Fighter V to avoid overload, I do want to dedicate a ton of time to Street Fighter V next week. So I want to get whatever I'm doing this week finished by then. So we'll see. There's going to be some days that are going to be double days where I'm not just doing 1 stream. Maybe double stream or something like that, okay? We'll see how it goes. Right now I'm thinking Thursday, maybe another day where I do a double session of gameplay. But I would also like to do an impressions video of Unravel. But here's the thing. If Unravel is only like a 6-hour platformer, then what's the point of doing a first impressions video? I'll just beat the whole damn thing and I'll do a review, right? So it all depends on how long the game is. We'll have to see by the time that Thursday's stream ends.
Man, this needs to end. I made this video way too long. I'm dying right now.
Friday, again, there'll be a gameplay stream. Friday night will be Hits of the Week, where I'm going to be doing my montage of the best and worst clips of the week. This is going to feature the conclusion to my Yakuza 5 playthrough, and then footage from Naruto and Unravel.
After this.
Okay? Saturday and Sunday, yes, there will be gameplay streams each of those days. I'm not going to get ahead of myself and tell you what. More than likely, it's going to be Naruto, because I get the feeling that's the much longer game for this week.
He's not going to get ahead of himself and tell us what he's going to do in the upcoming week, when the weekend preview is supposed to tell us what he's going to do in the upcoming week.
I do finish Naruto and Unravel. Yes, I want to do full reviews of them. I can't promise you when those will be, because I don't know when I'm going to beat those games. You know what I mean? I don't want to say, oh,
you know what I mean?
It's definitely going to be on Friday night, and then I don't beat the game and I can't do it. All right? So when I get the chance to actually finish those games, I'll let you know.
We get it, DSP. We fucking get it.
Okay? And then basically Monday will be the final day when I'm going to be trying to wrap up gameplay of at least 1, if not both games. I'm going to try to review them if I haven't reviewed them
yet. You want to finish 2 games within a week,
launch of Street Fighter 5
so you can play Street Fighter 5
what is it, February
day
16th?
1.
Yes, because I'm gonna go nuts with that game. I'm telling you right now, that week's gonna be a marathon of Street Fighter 5. Gonna be playing with all the characters, all the modes, online gameplay, everything.
All the characters,
and
all
I
the
cannot
modes,
wait
huh?
to dive into a new Street Fighter, just like I did with Street
Okay,
Fighter 4
we'll
years
see.
ago. I'm gonna cover Street Fighter 5 very similarly.
Okay? We shall fucking
that
see.
being said,
I'm very looking much forward to this.
Elephants in the room.
Because he's not going to cover the game like he covered it in 2008. He's not. Or 2009 or whatever. I don't fucking remember.
There's a mystery. You're supposed to be like a forest ranger, and you're looking for someone who's missing in this wide national park.
Oh, watch is a walking simulator. Leave it alone. You don't need to play it.
Signals going from like or smoke coming out, or lights going on. I forget what it is.
Jesus Christ! Look how skinny his arms are.
You're looking for clues on the trail of whoever this missing person is, trying to find them. Seems like a unique game. Most people are saying it's around
a unique game.
That's great.
What?
But with the 2 other games I'm playing,
how? The story maybe, but the game is not new. It's not fucking unique. It's a fucking walking simulator. I'm not trying to shit on walking simulators. I like walking simulators, to be honest. They make good YouTube videos, depending on how interesting the person is or how interesting the viewer think the person is. But I'm not gonna lie and fucking call it a unique game. You walk around and do stuff. It's one of those games that everybody can win at, and everybody can have a different feeling and a different opinion about it. And people can post reviews and first impressions videos saying, "Oh, this game made me cry," and the other person posts, "Oh, this game made me laugh." But a unique game, whatever. Fuck it. Whatever.
Sweet. I don't know if
I ain't gonna say nothing about it.
To play it, at least now. I'm not saying I'll never play it.
He's never gonna play it. If you don't play it now, he's never gonna play it. He's not gonna go back to a walking simulator.
Direct result of me listening to your feedback.
My feedback.
And people telling me
my
for the
feedback.
Past 2 years that I'm playing too many games.
I never gave this feedback.
Footage, that you want to see more edited content and you want to see more vlogging. This is the direct feedback I've gotten.
BTW, the feedback DSP got when people said they wanted to see more edited videos, they didn't mean make a new YouTube channel with edited videos. They meant make your playthroughs edited. So he's still not listening because he's not going to edit his playthroughs. He's just going to give us weird montages at the end of the month with multiple games involved. At least give us a montage with each game. So you know, DSP, you're not listening to us, even though I never gave this feedback at all. But you're not listening to us. Sorry.
You, for the past 2 years,
for me,
is this what you want?
This is what I want.
Now, of course, it's not what everyone wants. There's always going to be people, man, I just love the raw gameplay. It sucks, Phil's not.
But you said, I'm doing this for you, and then you say this is not what everyone wants. Make up your fucking mind.
Every single new release anymore. I understand that. But in business, to evolve and grow, I need to evolve with it. I can't just be doing the same old thing. And we've seen a steady decline.
I need to evolve years after people ask for this. Okay, we go back to McDonald's. All right. McDonald's does a survey, right? Not even a survey. McDonald's just makes a burger. McDonald's is like, oh, yeah, the Big Mac is cool. People like the Big Mac. And they get thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of people saying, oh, man, you need to change the fucking Big Mac. The patty too small, the bread too small. We don't get enough lettuce. We don't get enough tomato. Hundreds of thousands of people feel this way. McDonald's does nothing about it. McDonald's completely ignores the feedback. 3 years later, the Big Mac's not selling anymore. So now McDonald's changed the formula and changed the patty size, the bread size, and all of that. And they say, it's your feedback. You wanted it. We're doing it. You're doing it 3 years later. The people that wanted you to change are gone. They left. So you're making changes for people that don't even fucking care anymore. That's what DSP doing right now. He changing the Big Mac flavor for people that don't even fucking care anymore. They don't even want the Big Mac anymore. But he's changing the flavor. He not even, as a matter of fact, he's not changing the flavor because McDonald's would. This is like if McDonald's was to change the flavor, but they had an original Big Mac for like $4, and then they had the new Big Mac for $4.50. He has two versions of his same Big Mac. He has the original Big Mac on DSP Gaming, and then he has the modified Big Mac on KO Gaming. Both are shit because neither one of them is doing it right. Because the new and improved Big Mac doesn't have, the new and improved Big Mac is missing the patty because it's not what people wanted. People didn't want montages with multiple games and they all fucking weird and awkward. People wanted edited playthroughs. He still doesn't do edited playthroughs. And then he has the original Big Mac, because with the same thing he's been putting out since 2009. But I'm rambling. If you get my point, thank you. If you don't, I don't fucking know. Send me fucking DM me on Twitter and I can try to explain it.
I have to do something different, right? So I'm listening directly.
Oh, man.
You're telling me.
I told him.
Time out to do hits of the week. Yes.
I told him to do this.
To do reviews, to do first impressions videos, to do these kind of things that I want to do. So I'm going to do them, but that means I can't play as much gameplay as I used to. So unfortunately, this week, Firewatch may be the game that just doesn't get played. Now, what if there's a freak scenario here where I beat Naruto within 3 sessions, I beat Unravel, and by the end of the weekend, I've completely beaten everything? Well, sure, then maybe I'll play Firewatch Sunday, Monday. Do I foresee that happening? Absolutely not. I don't foresee that happening in any way, shape, or form. I think that it's going to take a while to get through Naruto in particular, and therefore, I don't think I'm going to have time to play Firewatch this week, which is why I'm trying to be honest with you. Now, another game, which I didn't even hear anything about until this past week, I swear to God, no one said a word to me. But Phil, did you hear that there's a new Dying Light expansion? It's a whole new campaign to the game with a new character.
This is what I meant to do. I meant to get the guinea pig. If she could get off my shoulder. All right. This is all right now. Guinea pig is nice and warm, nice and cuddly. Perfect. I wanted to get the other one, but I'm going to leave her alone. She's currently recovering from a very dire situation. She had mites, which is really fucked up, but she doing good now. Her fur is growing back, so I think she all right. But that's what I meant to do.
And you're not gonna play it? It's free. If you bought the season pass, it's included. No, this is the point I'm trying to make to everyone. Everyone wanted change. I instituted the change. I can't just go back now and say, well, since everyone just says they want more gameplay, forget it. No more edited content. No more vlogging. I'm gonna be doing 10 hours of gameplay every day. No, like you can't have it both ways. So I'm sticking to my new plan for this year, and I hopefully, with all the positive feedback I've been getting, it's going to pan out.
Take a sip. I don't understand his logic right here.
Dying Light is a year old. Dying Light came out actually in
late because the game,
January
you don't care. Okay.
It's over a year later. No, I have no desire to go back to a game that's over a year old to play a new expansion to it. That's way too long of a wait. Like, if I hadn't had the game digitally, which I do, I happen to have bought the game digitally over PlayStation Network. If that were the case, I certainly wouldn't have still the game to be able to play this new expansion. Like, it's I
don't want to like guinea pigs so much. They're fun animals.
This game for expansion that I didn't even know was coming out. I'll be honest, I couldn't care less. I just don't care. Not to say that I didn't like Dying Light.
At least he said it right this time. I couldn't care less. I hate when people say I could care less, because that means you care and you wish you cared less. People are fucking stupid.
Sorry, but again, I got to stick to my guns. There's 2 new games this week I really want to play. Those are the 2 I'm focusing on. If I get to Firewatch, I will. If not, I might play it at a later date.
He's not going to play it.
Hint for those who are going to be suggesting games for Patron's Choice. That could be a good suggestion.
Are you fucking serious?
Last week, I didn't get the chance to do an Undertale Genocide run. A lot of people are like, I really wish Phil did it. Hint, hint to January patrons. Great games to suggest for the Patron's Choice playthrough. I'm just saying. But anyway, I digress.
Yeah, you better fucking digress. Hint, hint. Give me money to do something I want to do. Give me $5 and pay me $1,250 total to do something I already want to do, and something that's going to get good views, and something that's going to be a new game. Hint, hint. What a fucking cocksucker this dude is sometimes. Good lord. Okay. Now, whatever. But I digress. I can say whatever I want to say and then just say, but I digress at the end. That makes it okay. That's DSP logic.
I can foresee that I'm going to be vlogging about. Now, that could change, because as you know, current events happen all the time. Things happen, new YouTube views. There was a big rumor this week that Twitter was going to change, and the freaking co-founder of Twitter went on Twitter and said, no, we're not changing. Why do you listen to fucking BuzzFeed? That website's a piece of shit. But
the co-founder didn't say all of that.
In other words, that's what he was saying. But,
okay.
You see what I mean? Like, current events could pop up at any
time that
I'm
like
cover.
low-key damage control.
Busy, right? And it's not a current event.
You can't believe what anybody say. It don't matter what side they're on. You can't believe them.
But you never know. Maybe a new trailer.
You believe them when they prove that they
I'll do it. All right.
Mean what they said originally. You know what I mean?
The new movie Deadpool is coming out this coming weekend.
I don't fucking care about any of this. I don't care about the Deadpool movie.
and Leanna and I are gonna go see that
I don't
movie
care
next
about any of
weekend.
this. This is
Hopefully,
irrelevant
fingers
information
crossed,
with
we're
me.
hoping we can see it maybe on like Saturday.
All right, you
If
could
we
stand
see
on my
it,
shoulder.
Well,
Okay.
duh, it's a no-brainer. I'll do my reactions vlog to the Deadpool movie. I'll let you know about the movie. I'll let you know what I thought about it, and probably that'll be released maybe Sunday night, maybe Monday night. It depends on when I get a chance to sit down and actually talk about the movie and edit the video and work on it. All right, but that's what I mean. Like the vlog.
Edit the video,
important,
aka put a
but
PNG
if
file
there's
over
show
it,
going on with games, that's probably gonna be
and then
my
cut out
focus.
parts
The
where he
gameplay
ramble.
the gameplay
So
I
much
did for
editing,
gaming,
so much
editing
work.
that and turning that into videos and getting through the games for the week. Vlogging, if there's something important and comes up, I'll do it. If not, I'm not going to be just doing filler vlogs. There's tons of people on YouTube
Ooh, that's
who
some
literally
strong
every
shit.
day have to do a vlog about nonsense or fluff. I'm not like that. If there's something I want to talk about, I'll do it.
Remember when DSP said he wouldn't be a talking head? And then he's doing it now. But now he pretty much agrees with being a talking head. You know what I mean? But now he doesn't agree with the people that make filler videos just to make videos. And this guinea pig is way over my shoulder and she is tripping right now. So I got to figure out how to get this situation under control. Come on. What? Oh my fucking God. This is... Okay. We could fix this.
You know, if there's not, then, you know, then I'm not going to do it. So it all depends. We'll see what
Just
happens
kind
this
of
week.
like
There may be
crawl a
stories to
little
cover,
bit
there may not be.
down,
All right?
maybe.
So, really, that's the majority of the stuff that
I'm being
talking
trolled
about
like a
this week. I'll tell you
motherfucker
something
right now.
I'm really excited for Street Fighter V. Like,
This
first of
isn't...
all, Naruto, of course, I'm
Whatever.
very excited for Naruto. I've been waiting for Naruto for how long? So, of course, I'm excited for Naruto this week. But Street Fighter V.
Only he may please.
Why am I excited for it? A couple
You
reasons.
walking
Number one is,
around
you know,
my
I'm a
back
huge
right
fan of
now.
Street Fighter. I grew up
I don't
playing
want you to
Street Fighter in
fall.
arcades, going to Street Fighter tournaments, right? Evolved when Street Fighter adapted and changed to console. I had to evolve. Right?
You didn't
And
evolve and change
moving
with
on
it, you
in
fucking liar.
2016,
That's why you stopped
a
playing it at
full
tournaments.
7
Even then, you
years
was
after
playing
the
Street
release of
Fighter
Street
2 in
Fighter
like
4,
2004.
a game that
You didn't
really,
evolve.
when I covered Street Fighter 4,
You didn't even go to
put me on
tournaments for
YouTube
Street
Games
Fighter
Net.
3. How
At
the
that
fuck
time,
did you
not a lot of
evolve?
people were covering
Whatever.
fighting games on YouTube like I did with Street Fighter 4. And it kind of
Okay,
blew
let me
up.
see
People
if I
were
could-
like, wow, you can play
I could
fighting
get on
games
that.
and make videos and become popular. Look at this guy, Phil. And a tons of
There
people
we go.
started doing it. And now, look, now I'm not the guy known for that at all anymore.
So is he trying to imply that Maximilian started making YouTube videos because he was popular for making YouTube videos about Street Fighter? Wow, this guy is doing it and he's popular. I'm going to do it too. Yeah, okay, DSP. Other people just didn't have the same feelings as you and they wanted to share their experiences with the game and wanted to share their knowledge with the game. Everybody just fucking copied off of him. Yep.
I branched out and covered all
It's a good way to
kinds of
look
games.
at
Like,
life.
you've got these hyper-focused
Nobody is
guys on
original. They
YouTube.
just fucking
And I will give a
copy
shout out
me.
to Maximilian, who I think is one of the best ones who does it, because he's good at competitive.
As the
He doesn't
fucking
win every
thing fall
tournament
from the
that he
ceiling.
enters, but he's good competitively, and he has a cool hook with
Fuck
the way
it,
he
I'ma
does
leave it
fighting
as
game
is.
coverage that really gets more
I don't feel like
mainstream
fixing
viewers
it.
interested in fighting games. And he's become known kind of in the guise of me not really caring about fighting games for a long time. Guys like him stepped up and covered fighting games almost exclusively and have become well known on YouTube for it, all right?
Forget about all
Street
those times he
Fighter
play
V,
other games that's
unlike
not
all those
fighting
other
games on Twitch,
that
but I
those guys
digress.
covered, Street Fighter V is special to me. It's a numbered entry in the Street Fighter line of games. It's kind of
Street
a
Fighter
full
3 was,
circle where
too.
I got popular on YouTube covering Street Fighter 4, so I want to cover Street Fighter 5 the same way I did. I want to get hype about a fighting game.
He got popular covering Street Fighter 4 on YouTube, but he also says he got popular covering Fallout 3 on YouTube. But he also says he got popular covering the original Call of Duty games on YouTube. He don't even know why he's
Because
popular.
I haven't felt hype about a fighting game in a long freaking time. I'll be honest. After Street Fighter 4, the later expansions for Street Fighter 4 disappointed me when rebalancing and stuff made stuff just not very fun to play.
It made
Overall,
stuff
the
not
Capcom,
fun.
in my opinion, was
You
a
mean it made
massive
characters that you were
competitive
good at
fail.
not
It was
good?
fun to watch.
It nerfed the
It's
characters
flashy,
you
so
liked?
mainstream people who watch streams, stream monsters love it.
Stream
People who like competitive
monsters.
fighting games hate the fucking game because it's a piece of shit.
People that
It's
love
so
competitive
it's
fighting games
garbage,
hate
and no
Marvel.
one actually likes it. They play it for popularity.
No one
It's
likes
a
it.
good tournament game.
No
Right?
one likes it.
We've
They
had
all
some
play it for
decent games from,
popularity.
you know,
All right
another
then.
realm, right? We had Injustice,
Nice,
we had Mortal
nice
Kombat,
assumptions.
but nothing that's held up competitively like Street Fighter has. So for me, it's like I've been waiting. When is there going to be a new game? I'm hoping Street Fighter 5 is that game that's going to light the fire under my ass for fighting games again.
It won't
And
be.
I'm going to want to play these games again at a competitive level. But I don't know.
He
I need
won't.
to play the game initially.
He already played it. He
see what I
played the
think
beta.
about it, give you my initial impressions on all the characters and stuff like that.
The beta is the
And
core
intentions to
gameplay.
play with
A
every
lot is not going to
character,
change.
to mess around with them in arcade mode, to do their training mode, to play with them online. And then once I've done all of that, which will probably take us several weeks, then I can say, here's what I really
of Street
think about
Fighter
the
V from
game.
DSP.
And if I want to continue to play it,
Great.
maybe
Can't
I'll do
wait.
one weekly session where once a week a main stream of mine is online gameplay of Street Fighter V, right? We'll see. We'll see how all this factors into my big view, my big picture view for the year.
I was waiting for him to say
dramatically change.
business
It could be make or
plan.
break. It could be I love Street Fighter V and it becomes a main part of everything I do on YouTube, or I could end up not liking it after a couple weeks and fucking just say forget it, it's shit compared to the other Street Fighters, and I move on and just focus on other stuff. I don't know.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I hope you're pumped. I know there's people
Pumped.
to watch
The
all
skeletons
of
are
my fighting
pumped.
game coverage. Remember when it used to all be on Darksyde Phil, and then in 2010 I had to split the channels and it went over to DSP Street Fighter for like 2 years. Then that channel ended up getting shut down because of contract renegotiations with Machinima, and it all came back to DSP Gaming, and now here we are full circle 7 years later, and I would love to...
That channel did not get shut down because of contract renegotiations. That channel got shut down because of false copyright strikes, and he said, fuck it, and then made a new channel, and then it was automatically partnered with Machinima. Don't fucking lie to me, DSP.
Do just what I did back then with those games. But I
Hang
know
up.
a lot of people have kind of moved on.
There we go.
I'm hoping that maybe some people will give me the benefit of the doubt and come back and just watch my coverage of the game again. We'll see, right? Like I said, when you got big YouTubers who they've become known just for covering fighting games, it's going to be tough because you know I'm not just going to be covering fighting games. In particular, the end of February, we've got Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. And
No one
Far Cry Primal.
cares. No one
Up in March,
cares.
we've got the Zelda Twilight Princess HD remake.
Five
We've
people
got games
care.
like Hitman, UFC
No one
2,
cares.
MLB,
No one
and that's all
cares.
just
No
in
one
March.
cares.
So all that's going to be competing with Street Fighter V.
No, they
But
won't.
Real talk, I love
Real
Street Fighter.
talk.
I want to cover Street Fighter. I want to keep playing Street Fighter. I want it to fucking get that feeling back that I used to have. And these games recently have not done it for me, and I'm hoping Street Fighter V will.
Take a sip. Street Fighter sip.
So I know this is a whole lot of hype, but I hope you understand I'm serious about it. And I hope that you'll come and check out my Street Fighter V stuff, not this coming week, but the week after, especially because I'm going to be doing...
Think about this. You on the internet, and you asking us to watch something 2 weeks from now. That's not how the internet works. The internet has a short attention span. You can't tell us to watch something 2 weeks from now. I'm going to forget about it. Because I'm a stupid person on the internet.
And I'll do a montage for KO Gaming, the best moments of me playing with Zangief, right?
The best moments of me playing with Zangief.
Everyone else apparently adopted and started doing
Oh,
in the years that I was
God.
busy playing other games. That's the kind of stuff that you're going to see now. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Shades
Johnny Cage action
on.
for you. Thanks for watching the week in preview. Hope that you
Man,
enjoyed
I'm
it.
glad
It was
it's
very
over with.
informative for you.
Because this
Really
video way
looking
longer than I
forward
wanted
the
it
new
to
games
be.
this
Sorry
weekend. I
about
hope
that.
You'll start checking out the new playthroughs now. It is
Oh,
new games, right? Not the old
man.
shit
And I
anymore.
gotta edit this shit
really
now.
hope things can pick up. Things will work out for my new, channels and my new layout. Keep in mind that daily on Twitter, @TheyCallMeDSP, is where I post up every night my updated schedule. So if anything changes from what I said in this video this week, you have to check my Twitter every night. I can't point to it. Every night will be where you can get your updates
Trying to
and
be
find out
cute.
exactly what I'm doing the next day.
We
So
get
be
it.
sure to follow me on Twitter. That is it, everyone. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. Peace out. Without further
Hitler
ado,
salute.
special thanks
Fuck
to the
them
following
people.
January
No,
patrons
no, I don't
who
have
made
anything
the
against
Patron's
those
Choice
people.
playthrough possible coming in March. Thanks, everyone. See you this week for new gameplay. I'm stoked. I hope you are too. See you then.
Okay, I'm not letting the next part play. Because if I let it play, weird music is going to play. And I'm going to get content ID match for it. Just like what happened like a few weeks ago. But we finally fucking done. I don't remember what my hashtag was earlier. Jose Cuervo is a very strong beverage to drink when it's not mixed with something else. So keep that in mind, kids. When you grow up, do not drink Jose Cuervo while you make YouTube videos. But it is what it is. But I digress. What's another one? It is what it is. I digress. And fuck, I forgot the other one. But I'm done. Not really much else I could talk about. I pretty much said all the stuff I wanted to say. This video was almost an hour and a half long. Nothing I could do about it. But if you showed up for this whole video, I appreciate it. Make sure to like the video if you support the cause. And I'm out. Why are they mad? Because I'm stalling on them? Damn. I shall see you, beautiful people, in the next